everybody on this Sunday.
What's going on?
It's Leatherface, I guess. I don't know.
I get it. Oh no, I thought Leatherface just go. There you go. There's
Is that what you want from me? To dance?
Dance,
you little
Okay.
kiddo.
Oh,
The tape all the way around. I couldn't really rip out of it.
bet you that feels better.
Hey everybody, it's Sunday.
Sunday.
Yeah. So we didn't have an episode last week because we were busy doing some stuff. What do you have going on there?
I have old 𝗀𝗵𝗁𝗃 over here.
I can't really.
It's ODB.
Gotcha. I couldn't really tell who it was, but I had a feeling. Is that Super 7?
This is Super 7.
Okay.
I feel like they're perfect for little things like this. You don't need like crazy articulation.
No,
right?
not for those. You just need a good face sculpt, right, Dan?
Right? And they got 3 of them.
Rest in peace, ODB.
Old Chinese restaurant.
You know, I could. Never mind.
I need a napkin. That went elsewhere. That spread
These
more than I thought it would.
This looks better than what the camera's letting on to be, though.
He did a great cover of the studio by Phil Collins. Oh, I said it. Ah! That's pretty cool. When did you get that? Just now?
I got it like 2 days ago.
Oh,
Like,
wow.
I made it 30 seconds into the episode without dropping the F-bomb.
I didn't.
job. I'm proud of you. Every
Sorry.
small step counts.
I tried to pour out some tea and I ended up spilling more tea than I cared.
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
But it's
behave.
okay.
What's the hot goss, Matt?
This is the tea. This is the tea cast. So yeah.
What's going
Yeah.
on?
Last week we were at AwesomeCon, which was a lot of fun.
It was awesome.
It's always fun to just go and like talk to people, peddle our wares, but also just kind of talk about nerd culture and everything like that. What was the finger wagging? Dan?
Him. It was awesome.
Oh,
We had a running joke.
we didn't really stick with it too much.
No, we really didn't. But it's
Yeah.
like, all right, have an awesome con.
There was a cosplayer there who she looked back. She's like, I see what you did there.
Gotcha,
I
guys.
had all these business cards, and I don't know where I put them. So that's cool. Yeah.
Now, years ago, when we were moving stuff, I had to go into my car and take care of the stuff in my car first to make room for the stuff I was helping Matt move, and he was making fun of me. But I would know where I put my business cards if I left.
Well, part of the issue is I went to a concert last night and I took everything out of my wallet.
No, that doesn't help. No.
And I'm really sore from that because I was getting all into it. I mean, it was a band I listened to in high school, and I managed to see them 20 years later.
𝗵𝗃?
What?
How?
Was it 𝗵𝗃?
No, it was Bear vs. Shark.
Wanna swallow my pride, wanna choke on the rise.
Bear vs. Shark, and it was so good.
There's a shark there?
Nope.
Oh,
Wanna put my tender heart in the blender.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
You
you
sick?
never know what's going on. But anyway, sorry, I'm just scrolling through to find the people. Oh, yeah, so Bryant Cox Photography we saw there. That was who we were talking to on the last day. He's the one that he sets up a booth, basically lets you do enhancements on your cosplay or whatever.
Yeah.
I guess kind of sets up a backdrop or whatever. I don't know. Some of the pictures that they had were kind of cool. C27 Pen as a cosplayer. That's who I was talking about before. That was the cosplayer. She was wearing Fallout, the one I made the AwesomeCon joke. Yep.
I love it.
There were a lot of people in Fallout. Only 2 people in Helldivers gear, and they were both actually, well, there were 2 people that were fully decked out in cosplay for Helldivers. Didn't get a picture with either one of them, but they were both legit. Like, they did a really good job.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm trying to look for pictures of like a cosplay video, but I can't find any.
But and then there was also the digital toy box was there. She stopped by our booth 2 days, see how everything was going. She does toy photography and then just goes to cons and takes pictures of cosplayers and whatnot, I guess.
So we had also Mike from Junkie and Craft and Builds stop by. We had Pock Photos stop by, of course.
Yep.
Frank 𝗏𝗏𝗵𝗁 stopping by, straight out of Jersey. We had Turtle Toy Fanboy, who does a lot of turtle photography, mainly with the movie Turtles. Picked up the Turtles in Time classic arcade from us, the Gen 1. We met On Life is Good, who is a guy that designs like dead shirts, which is pretty cool with like really fun catchphrases on it. And then the CFO, or the person that advertises for Wild Bill Soda, he stopped by our booth.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yep. Very fun. And then to I guess harp on some like weird things. We were all the way in the back this year, which was kind of awkward.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it was like hurting our interaction a little bit because we were about some really loud music, but it ended up working out. It was actually a lot of fun. We were kind of like bopping around to the music a lot. And at first we thought that the loud music might be a turnoff, but we ended up doing okay. We ended up meeting a lot of people still and kind of hitting the goals that we wanted to hit on top of that. We ran into some interesting people, had some great conversation. So yeah, I guess it really wasn't a deterrent after all. It was just my negative point of view.
What's that shirt? I need that shirt. Hey, come back here. Come back on screen. Oh
yeah, we met some of the guys from the Ghostbusters. They kept they kept walking around and they were stopping by.
I like the hump cameo in the background. Did you guys catch that one?
I missed it.
Yeah, I was trying to go back to it.
There were a few Resident Evil cosplayers there too. At least a couple Adas. Okay, yeah.
They had an arcade going there?
Oh.
Not that I saw.
Oh, no.
Did anybody get pictures with the DeLorean?
No. I saw it. I didn't take pictures with it.
I think that DeLorean's there every year, though.
Oh, you could sit in it? Ooh.
News to me. Honestly, we didn't really deviate too much. At one point, I wandered.
You really couldn't, right?
Definitely not Saturday. Saturday was super busy. Sunday. Friday is the slowest day, so that if you wanted to walk around, that's the day to go.
Friday's almost pointless.
Yeah.
For sellers.
Yeah.
I just remember going to Philadelphia Fan Expo, Philadelphia Fan Expo last year, which is the same deal. And I understand why they're 3 days, because there's not enough time in the world to do all that. There's just not, especially because you got two factors. People are like, you're there, and I'm like, all right, I'm around too many people. I got to take a break. I'll come back tomorrow. But there's so much stuff to do and look through and buy.
That's one of the things that's actually weird. I don't understand how they sort it. Like, it makes sense that they have all these writers, published people, artists and whatnot, that they have their own section. That makes a lot of sense to me because it's more one-on-one time with the author, the illustrator, all the people involved in putting those publications out. Or if it's just novels, it's the writer sitting there. But then there are vendors that are purely vendors for comic shops, or just they go to con and just sell, resell items and everything. Then there are kind of where we fit more in, which is, it's not Artist Alley, but it's basically, it feels like a more independent businesses, I guess, is what you'd really want to call it. Or at least people who are kind of in that realm. But this year, it felt weird. Last year, we were it felt like we were around like-minded individuals and businesses and everything, and basically storefronts. But this year, we were surrounded by people who are selling legitimate merchandise, like Funko Pops, and figurines and everything. It was weird.
Prince.
Yeah.
I can't imagine trying to bother competing with that. Like,
I feel that they should put a limit on how many booths are allowed to sell Funko Pops.
The same thing. that was the one negative I remember from last year was there were a lot of booths doing the same exact thing.
Yeah, I understand that people have different inventories, and to say no to someone is kind of discriminatory or could be viewed that way. But we don't need 7 booths selling legitimately nothing but Funko Pops. It's a bit much. And then, I don't know, it's weird. It's just a criticism gripe of mine. But on Sunday, I wandered off to grab my Hot Toys Batman, so I'm excited about that.
There you go. They're already advertising for next year. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
No, you're fine.
I was looking up a floor plan for this year, and it came up next year already. I was like, wait a second.
Actually, I'm curious about what the floor plan is for next year, actually. But
okay, well, I'd like to know.
It was it was an awkward layout because it was like your celebrities, your big retailers, and then your artist alley, and then your like smaller vendors at the very end.
This is for 2026, Dan?
Mm-hmm. Confirmed. March 13th to 15th, 2026.
Okay. I mean, the other thing is that they're increasing the price of the booth yet again. And I don't know if this is something that you wanted to go into, but I'm just going to mention it. They're bumping it up $200.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it's insane. It's like renewing your lease at an apartment.
Ooh, I don't know about that, folks. Sorry, I zoomed in there for you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It's a hassle to make it from Woodbridge all the way to DC, pay for parking every day, load all the stuff in, which is very helpful when they load it in. Mm-hmm. Loading it out is a bit of a headache. But I really feel like the smaller independent vendors got the shaft this year. Not in a bad way. Like I said, it was weird because we still hit our goals, but we were all the way in the back.
Well, that's
time.
good.
You don't get the shaft in a good way. We were redhead stepchilded for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, does buying early, like already now, help?
$50, so it's $200 instead of $250.
That's.
So I think
guys.
I think the focus will be smaller cons next year. That way, we're only doing 2 days. We're reaching a different.
Sorry to cut you off, Pete. Junkian just came in. It was really good to see you last weekend too. Sorry, Pete.
I was going to say, because the only problem with that is you don't have anything close to where you are other than what's in DC at that size. I mean,
at that size. Yeah. Dulles is pretty big. I wouldn't say it's as organized. It feels smaller. It's like Saturday and Sunday versus Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Definitely. You're right. It's not the size of AwesomeCon, but I still think it's a different audience to reach to. It might be a good idea to start checking those out.
It might. Yeah. I don't know. I forget how it went the other time that you went there. I mean, I was there too. Maryland Toy Expo.
One day show, but a lot of foot traffic. Toy Expo. Man, I haven't been to a straight up toy show in years. Ooh.
That was the other thing. There wasn't a lot of comic at this comic convention.
There weren't comic vendors?
Yeah, there was one or two, but usually
somebody else said that too, actually.
Oh, Timonium.
When is this?
June 14th.
Okay.
Wow.
June 14th, Exhibition Hall in Timonium. That's not too bad.
I don't think that's enough notice.
Yeah.
Oh, but the Charm City Ghostbusters are going to be there. Dan Housen's going to be there. We got to go.
No way.
Shut up, Matt. Dan Housen's awesome.
Mythic Legion's going to be there. Maybe I'll go just to be like, hey, what's up with that price point?
Very good, very evil. Danhausen.
I wonder if they'll have 𝗵𝗶𝗵𝗵 at conventions.
What?
It is good for future planning, Junkie. And honestly, it's good to know more about these types of things. I mean, we're kind of familiar with our general area in Virginia, but
not getting it anyway.
It's good to know about Maryland and other things like that, because it's not completely out of question to try and do something like that.
Well, not to dox myself, but there's the Maryland Toy Expo, there's the Shenandoah Comic-Con.
I mean, we don't want to dox ourselves, but we were telling people at the show like where we were. Like, we're based out of the DC area. Like, I think that's enough.
That's close enough. I tagged the
300,000 people or something like that.
I jokingly tagged the video with the Jurassic Park reference at Costa Rica, but usually I tag the video at DC because it's random. It's
yeah,
you know what I mean. Mark Ryan is a good dude.
Where in Maryland is this?
Timonium.
Towards Baltimore.
Oh, okay.
That way. Way that way. You can also look up the Annapolis Toy Show.
Yeah.
This wouldn't be bad for a one day.
But there's a what we're saying is there's an alternative. Oh wow, these are more than once a year. Oh, see, that's what I love. Those are the kind of toy shows I used to go to.
Dan, let me know if you want to check out the Maryland Toy Show. Maybe I'll go. Scope it out.
I have to find out what's going on with me, because I might as well say it now.
I mean,
that's anything. Not the website. No. This is not bad at all. This is right up what we're talking about. That's not what I wanted to do. Monster Mania Con. As you know, son of a bitch, if it goes back to the Monster Truck site. Okay.
Language.
No, sorry.
Language.
As you know, my favorite wrestler in the world ever is Sting. And where I grew up, he's going to be. And it's the last year he's doing photo ops with his face paint.
When is that?
The day before my birthday, August 15th.
You can't go somewhere a month ahead of that?
Shit. I don't think you understand what entails going up to Jersey these days, sir. I think you get what I'm saying now.
Yeah, you need to start OnlyFans, man. I'm tired of this fucking excuse. What is this? What is this? Put your piggies online.
You playing a tiny violin, man?
We were just singing John LaJoy. We're obviously not going to sing that live. No, I'm just being funny. I'm trying to be funny.
No. I'm not going to be quiet now.
That's not. I said you should get OnlyFans. How's that? Be quiet.
No, I was saying like I
can show you the world.
I don't know if monetarily.
I can show you my wiener.
Yeah, okay. Wiener. No, Dan, don't be bashful. Come back.
Yeah, don't be scared. It's all right, buddy. Upper side of Baltimore.
How far is fucking
open up my heart and you stomp on it.
Hey, language, Pete. Seriously, you guys gotta stop cursing so much on this podcast.
Right.
It's out of control.
What like where do we draw the line at cursing? Can we go?
I think hell, damn, and bitch are okay, but
if you do that while you're holding snakes, it's okay.
Okay.
Speaking of snakes.
Anyway, Matt, yes, let's talk about going, because I don't want to be a pansy or whatever.
Yeah, seriously. Get the oysters out of your butthole or whatever it is.
I also don't like leaving my house.
Love oysters.
Ew.
To me, that's the other problem is I don't like leaving my house either.
To meet Sting?
No, to meet Sting I will, yeah. But just to go see Matt again? No.
Yeah, but also to go to the Ghostbusters thing. Like, I get that I'm not worth effort or anything like that. I get that. But I'm not saying that sarcastically. I was about to say. No. I wasn't I wasn't saying that as a dig against you.
Okay.
I was saying, I guess I understand that, but like you're going to that, it would be to go to that thing.
Yes, no,
You know what I'm saying, or realistically, also to see Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 2 when that comes out.
It's not Part 2; it's just Final Reckoning.
Oh,
yeah. They released the movie, had Part 1 written on it, and then a month after it was released on video, they were like, "It's not Part 2 anymore." And that's not Part 1. There's Dead Reckoning and then Final Reckoning. Like, okay,
what is it with Tom Cruise movies never having accurate titles?
I don't know.
Reference Abed. The Mission Impossible movie titles never made much sense anyway.
Ghost Protocol was okay. I just liked it when it was MI 1, 2, 3. Then you got to Ghost Protocol,
Rogue Nation, Enemy of the Souls.
No, just Fallout, you douchebag.
Frozen Empire.
Fallout, and then it was Frozen Empire.
Frozen Empire, No Way Home.
Gadzooks.
Bang Bang.
War.
The Lamb Lies Down on Broadway.
Judgment Day.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
The Lost World.
I ran out of stuff. WrestleMania.
Dark of the Moon. Revenge of the Fallen. I can keep going.
What's just the one with Leonard Nimoy in it? Is it Dark of the Moon? What's the third one?
It's Dark of the Moon because he does the voice of 𝗵𝗵𝗂𝗵𝗁.
Yes, exactly. No, he does because
Sentinel Prime.
Okay, so he's doing the Chunky might like this. I'm in there in the theater opening night, and I'm like, this is all right, Michael. And then it gets towards the end where he says, "Sorry, Prime, but you know the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few." And I'm the only jackass that screamed in the theater, "Star Trek 2!" Because it's a Wrath of Khan reference.
How dare you disrupt everyone else's movie-going experience just to...
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry I did. I'm sorry I interrupted the coke-fueled movie that is a Michael Bay film.
Actually, dude, that reminded me. There was something else that... Damn it, what was it? There was you see all the reactions of people from Avengers Endgame when Cap picks up Thor's hammer. But there's another one from a more recent movie. But there was another one from a more recent movie where everyone's just going ballistic in the theater. But damn it, I cannot remember.
It's Minecraft.
Oh, I was gonna say,
with the chicken jockey.
The chicken jockey, yeah. I don't know.
It's Morbin time.
People throwing their popcorn and everything, like chicken jockey, just yelling that.
I had to look up about 3 things backwards to get what was going.
This is spoiler
warning. Oh shit! Sorry.
I didn't know Cap was worthy.
Oh, is he kidding? Okay. I thought is he talking about that, or is he talking about Minecraft the movie? I don't know what I just did.
No, he was talking about Cap.
Because I've not played 1 second of Minecraft, but they explained what was going on at President Steve, so I was like, what? Oh, that they're warning people at theaters to not scream and to not throw things at the screen when that part of the movie comes up.
Why?
I don't know. And I
still don't understand why that's what people are doing, but people suck. So
yeah, well, I was about to say
that might be enough of a reason.
I was talking about Cap, Dan. No worries. Okay, good.
I knew what he was talking about.
Because Sam just heard that expression and exclaimed it and ran out of the room. So I think it's a sleeper agent phrase. That's Kate.
Manchurian Candidate.
December.
To backtrack at the con a little bit. So
back on.
There's one last thing I wanted to talk about. You cannot prepare as a vendor based on previous sales. Where Matt and I spent a whole year talking about what we should stock up this time around, and none of that sold.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, like let's bring 15 of these things I don't know how many you brought, but let's bring 12 of these this year. 2, 3 sold.
The milk crates were huge last year. And so I was like, all right, I'm going to go crazy. I'm going to print different colors, different options.
To be fair, we had a lot more of them out on the table last year. Like, we had stuff more out. it's weird because kids really like to come up and play with the joysticks as if the things are playable. A lot of people like to ask that, like, do you really want to spend $150 on a little arcade that you're not going to be able to play? Really? Really?
Yeah, they didn't post any pictures on the AwesomeCon Twitter. I was looking for something to pop up here, and oh well.
There's a lot on the Instagram. I know they're quite active on that one.
Actually, so Dan, you called it Twitter, and that show Running Point that I've mentioned a few times. The one guy saying on he has a ghost Twitter account. He's like, it's X. He's like, I'm not calling it X. It's Twitter.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. Yeah. Nope.
What are you doing? Your
break
supports
something?
are too small. No, I'm trying to break something.
Oh.
My supports are.
Well,
so
you had a
small.
good time though, and you made your goals.
Clean living room. Also clean that, right?
Hello.
Yeah.
Can I ask a question?
What's
Yeah.
that?
All right.
I nodded my head, bro.
Yeah. But
What are you,
I
Matt
was waiting.
Murdock?
I was waiting for Pete to, add something.
Yeah, no,
Good.
I got nothing. That was it. That was
Cool. You
it.
clean stuff too. That's good.
Junkie, and not sure if you heard us earlier, but thanks for stopping by the booth. Definitely appreciate it. We also just like meeting people that like interact with us on Instagram. There was another guy that came by, 𝗂𝗱𝗆𝗆𝗿. I forget his name. I mean, there are a lot of people that we met, but he stopped by too, and that was cool. I finally did a 3D print after recalibrating my printer, and I have all these stupid little supports in it.
What?
I can't get them out. So yeah, I made a little column.
Ooh, did you design that?
Yeah. Yep. In Blender. It's an ionic column. You could tell by the head and the way that it's supposed to be spirals, but Blender doesn't very conveniently do spirals. There's an add-on that I need to enable, but it wasn't available at the time, so I need to close the instance of Blender that I have running and see if restarting it will give me it. There's some other design things that I need to touch up on here, but overall, it looks pretty good. This is the first print I did on the printer after recalibrating. There was a bit of stringing, and then looking at it more, there's some weird. I don't really know what exactly it is, but there's some weird inconsistencies in I printed it vertically, and then there's just some weird areas where on this one face, it's very fugly. Like, I don't know what that's about, because it looks all right elsewhere, but this one, just the layers just don't want to line up the right way.
Well,
it could be a modeling thing. It could be something with that design, because there's some weird geometry going up here in the layer lines. So I might have rushed it to print this out before checking that the model was actually complete. But otherwise, aside from maybe some tweaking I have to do on my printer, I'm pretty happy with this. This, like I said, this is the first print I did after updating the firmware on my printer. There's just a little stream of filament hanging out the nozzle. Apparently, maybe the temperature is too high.
so just to kind of touch on what you were talking about, so usually I print this standing up as well. As you can see, I got some weird artifacting just right here on this side.
Yeah,
not even the whole fucking thing, just right here. And I don't know if you remember me talking about this, but swapping the nozzle fixed the issue. And it worked on both instances. So after this, I swapped the nozzle again. I can't remember what I was printing the first time. I was printing, I was printing something gray. And I remember telling you, I was printing the fucking jersey walls. Remember
Three of them in the same time. F words.
Fuck, motherfuck. Sorry. Anyway. The jersey barrier had artifacting coming from where the cracks are, and I changed the nozzle that eliminated it. Then several hours later, I'm printing these up, and they look great everywhere else but this little effing spot right here. Effing, okay? And then changing the nozzle.
Effing, seeing, essing.
Holy forking shark.
Hey, I'm Forcus McDorcus. You calm your stuff.
Sorry, Misty.
Misty. What? I'm not putting that up on the stream. It's down there already. In fact, I'm deleting that.
Don't delete it. It's okay.
All right. It'll be up there for a while, unless we get like somebody, wants to talk to me.
All right. Well, I think we covered the con. What's up with toys?
Good night, everybody.
I have a pile of loot heading my way tomorrow with some cool stuff in it. Got an Elden Ring figure in there, a little Nendoroid, one of the few ones that I get. I have Predator, Master Chief. I want to say I have another one, but this one's Marcus Phoenix. Oh, I have the Doom Marine also. They need an Isaac Clarke. But I also got some cool stuff from Big Bad Toy Store. I got my little 1/18th Shredder, 1/18th April O'Zenizial.
He meant Splinter.
Spider-Man 2099.
Right.
Who is this? Tobey Maguire? Yeah, Tobey Maguire. And then a little eBay purchase I made after one of my packages got stolen. I finally bought this, but this is kind of dumb, actually. Like, I'm kind of like, I haven't opened it yet, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna love it. But I'm also like, why did I buy this? Because we have the Morphig and we have the LZZ top one or whatever it is, that other line, the Leipzig one. I don't know.
We're gonna get into that in a little bit.
Yeah, man, I'm bummed. Although I'm kind of happy because that one's at least Arkham Origins, and then the Morphig is Arkham Knight, I believe. So, yeah, there was someone who actually bought $20.99 at the con, and like they had them in the bag.
Oh yeah. You showed hand poses.
What was his name? I forget. I follow him on Instagram now.
I didn't pick up $20.99 because he's not the proper shade of blue that I want. So I'm gonna wait until they do a lighter blue, if they do a lighter blue.
This is the blue he's supposed to be, dude. He's dark.
It's like his first appearance. It's not like the '90s appearance that I remember. It's more of like it's like this blue. Yeah. Weird complaint. I know.
You wrong.
But I also have I have a pile of loot that just came in, which included old Dirt McGurk right here. But I also bought 4 of the G.I. Joe Grunt. And I also bought
Let's say old Dirt McGurk.
Old Dirt McGurk.
Unpopular Sam on Instagram was the guy who picked this up.
And I also got Scorpion, the Spider-Man animated series wave. Scorpion. And then, as you can see from right here, these are all the other packages I have not opened yet, which includes Steel, Eradicator, Ahsoka. My God, what's her name?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Bo-Katan, Luke Cage and Iron Fist, Cammy, Fabian Cortez, Crystal and Lockjaw, and then I got Doc Ock right over there, and then Ghostface right here, right there, which I opened but haven't really messed with yet. So now that I have some time, and then I got this is probably the Riddler, and this one's probably Scarecrow, and then this one's probably Link Deluxe from Tears of the Kingdom. Now that the con's over, I have time to open stuff, so I will be doing that and posting it online. What's that?
Okay.
So
Dan, now that Matt's gone, any thoughts on Russell?
I got a waitlist convert.
Yeah.
Duck Nocturnal, the monster that hunts monsters.
Who's there?
Wait, what did you ask me?
How do you feel about Russell Wilson being on the Giants?
Huh?
Russell Wilson, New York Giants quarterback.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, if you think that's going to save you.
I don't think anything. That just means that they're going to neglect the O-line like they always do.
Russell Wilson was good when he started.
He still is. Don't get me wrong. It's just
that is not Russell Wilson. That is not the problem with that. The problem is everything else around him.
Gotcha.
I mean, it's like baseball. It's like the Phillies this year. We saw a bunch of issues at the end of the year, and they did nothing on the offseason except swapped one player. And the same crap's happening this year. People are going, I don't know what's wrong. Oh, well, maybe that's because you didn't make any changes in the offseason. I don't know.
Yeah. I'm probably
the Giants are kind of, I'm trying to be nice because they haven't done anything to me yet this year.
I got lucky.
I haven't done much of anything in 10 years.
That's true.
Matt.
Fair enough.
You have the first release, Doc Knock?
I do.
Would you like to do a size comparison for us?
I have to go to my storage unit and get the other one out.
Never thought this show would come to size comparisons, but here we are.
Yeah, it's true.
He's in my storage unit, man.
I'm sorry nobody has a big 14-room mansion.
Yeah, man.
Good bridge. No, nobody. Okay.
I definitely need to tweak that print because I can't get all those little supports out. There's this ridge in here and all these little stupid supports.
The thing you could do to avoid that is paint your supports on yourself. Do the like when the preview when you can see how the supports are going to go on, and then slowly erase with the smallest point that you can and get close and just delete that lip that's being a pain in the ass.
I guess.
Yeah, that's usually what I do with this because instead of pulling out this giant block, I leave a little, I would say about 3 millimeter gap on each side. So that way I can actually grab onto the whole square and pull it out.
I could probably just make this shallow to the point where it doesn't need supports and it's not noticeable. It's seriously such a minor detail that it's not worth all that tweaking and everything. Like, seriously, it's not a big deal. Also, when I finally have more of these, you're going to hate why I printed them.
Oh, no. Why?
Warhammer 4K stuff.
No.
Oh, okay. Why are we hating that?
It wasn't that.
Oh, okay.
You'll see it when I'm done. I'll use my Instagram for Instagram purposes for once in my life.
Okay.
Gotta be scared. Is there an influx of lube coming to your house, too?
Let's name that P. Diddy. Puffy Daddy, Puffy Minnie. Hey, Matt.
Well, there is a void of power, Pete.
Oh man, Matt, we finally fulfilled the prophecy, and a year later, we both saw Mission Impossible.
Yeah,
Dead Reckoning this weekend, separately, but we saw it, and I watched it twice. I liked it so much.
Oh, really?
I thought it was okay.
I was gonna say I'm interested to see. Listen, the movie, nothing special. It's a heist spy movie. It doesn't break the mold, but that's my kink. That's my thing, man. I love these movies. So I watched it twice. I watched it with Kelly, who also, the end of the second viewing, she watched it with me the second time. She's like, I'm like, all right, fair.
I feel like this movie should have really gone all out, and I feel like so much of it was in a car chase or just not very interesting stuff.
Oh, man.
I
loved
what?
Invisible Woman's in it.
Yeah. So is Mantis.
And Agent Carter.
Sleep, bitch.
And Lady Jessica. And then a bad guy that's apparently been supposedly dead, but Ethan hates since before. Like, that's really honestly one of the things that bugs me most is that the bad guy is someone that they retconned into Ethan's life.
Yeah, that's it.
Excuse me?
I watched the intro, and the first thing I thought was that Matt's going to go, they retconned a bad guy? That's literally the first thought I had. I was like, that doesn't matter. I like it. I don't care. But yeah, no, the movie didn't break the mold, but I think what happened was, which you'll go into I liked this sequence. I know it's nothing new. And I know Matt immediately thought Lost World, Jurassic Park 2. Did you? Did you not?
Oh, yeah. I was laughing at Junkian's comment about Haley Atwell.
Oh, I'm there for Haley. Hey, she's in the next one.
Haley Atwell.
we'll talk about that. Yeah, well, I mean, we're all there for Haley Atwell, but at the end, they're dropping down the.
Yeah, I was like Lost. This is like a hybrid of the Lost World,
Lost World.
Uncharted 2.
I would like to learn more about who plays the arms dealer who calls him John Locke, and I'm skipping out on her name right now. I forget her name. The blonde.
White Widow?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, no, it's the Invisible Woman. It's
I'm forgetting her name, the actress's name, and I'm ashamed. Nah. What I want to do is just watch everything that she's in. So,
Pete.
This brought me to
Pete.
Yep.
Who's playing Invisible Woman?
He's looking it up.
Oh, she has the same last name as Kirby. Vanessa Kirby?
Oh, yeah. Vanessa Kirby, yeah.
Yeah.
So, which brings us to this. I have two things to bring up. First of all, it's a trailer reaction. Would help if I went like this.
This can't all be true.
Every word.
They see she was in Fallout. I'm okay with them bringing her back. This guy makes sense. What?
Her picture is up on the wall at the meeting at the beginning of the movie.
I missed that.
Yeah, I noticed it the second time. I was like, oh, there she is.
That's correctly. The Kremlin bomb.
Nick Offerman.
The bomb was actually meant to kill him.
And that guy, I never remember his name.
A security briefing.
He's done so much shit.
Who?
The guy that was in Lights Out and Fight Club and stuff. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
If we want to bring the world back from the brink, we have to deal with him.
She's the CIA director.
Smart people on every side are close to panicking.
What exactly?
Oh, Junkian! What? Trevor Tillman! Yeah, he knew this was going to happen. I mean, this is the gun that they brought into it that they have to fire.
Oh, yeah.
Your team has been betrayed, Ethan. All your secrets compromised. Everything you are, everything you've done, has come to this. You gave him an aircraft carrier?
Seriously, mission infection. A mission within a mission.
Our lives are the sum of our choices.
Am I awake or am I asleep?
This is your calling. Your destiny. I have no regrets. Neither should you.
I need you to trust me. One last time.
Why did you ape so much between the two movies, buddy?
COVID.
True.
So I have a couple thoughts. First of all, I don't care. I don't mean to say it that way. It's very dismissing. It doesn't bother me about the artificial. It's basically a commentary on artificial intelligence, and that's where we are in the world anyway.
Yeah.
I thought the first movie was done very well. I'm really
it's
excited.
Mission Impossible: Age of Ultron.
Yeah. Yeah, or like Junkian said, Mission Inception.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with it because this is in no way an endorsement on Tom Cruise. I don't care about Tom. I don't like Tom Cruise and the Scientology thing.
You don't like him jumping on couches?
No, I'm on the side of people who has the theory that he's doing these stunts. If he doesn't make it, then it doesn't matter because he gets free of Scientology and he's dead. But that's just the theory that people believe.
It's a weird gripe, but I feel like he can't top the Burj Khalifa.
You can't. That's why all of these are just like,
I'm like, oh, cool, you drove a motorcycle off a cliff and then parachuted. This week on Jackass, like,
yeah, it's kind of like that. But I like this character so much. I will never forget watching the first movie and having my mind blown at the end.
Yes.
So I
They're
love
dead, Claire. They're all dead.
They're dead, Claire. Wake up, Jim. Wake up, Claire. Jim's dead. So I'm all in for this. I don't think he's gonna make it. I think Hayley Atwell's gonna be the villain. That's all. That's all I'm saying. I don't trust Kittredge, and I don't trust Hayley Atwell now that she's working for him. I think they're going against him. That's just me.
That was kind of established that was going to be going on, though. Like he's truly working rogue on this.
But go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. He's definitely taking it upon himself to play the bigger hero and deprive everybody of the whole the AI access.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see how they play this off. I don't think he's going to make it. I do think this is the end.
I don't know.
However, I'll be okay if he does make it because you can't kill Ethan Hunt. He can just go away. He can hide in the shadows. This brought me to my other point, and this is an old cliche conversation now, but we've never had it. And we don't have to make it a long one. I just want to bring up this point. So I read several articles this weekend on how to calibrate my television correctly. And the first movie I watched after all these changes were done was this Mission Impossible movie. Oh my God. It was like I was in the theater in the best way possible. The picture was...
Rewind? What are you talking about?
Calibrating his TV for a movie experience.
Calibrating my TV for a better viewing experience. It was like being in the theater in the best way possible. The picture was flawless. The sound mix was flawless. The Dolby Atmos. And it was on a 4K disc. It was incredible. Incredible. Immediately watched Frozen Empire after, and again, same experience. Oh my God. Like that.
Sorry for my lack of attention. I pulled up a website that you previously condemned on our podcast, and holy shit, does my browser hate it.
Yes, exactly. You're better looking at screenshots and zooming in.
Do you have the full 5.1, or you just have like a dual?
Well, I got 5.1, sir. I got 5.1. I got 5.1 and a woofer.
Nice.
So then the second time I watched it, with the same settings calibrated on every input and app, I watched the streaming 4K version. Guys, as far as I'm concerned, the discussion between streaming and physical media is over. There's no competition. There's no way you could ever pay me to go to streaming 100%. A couple years ago, Kelly almost had me on the fence. And it was a question of bonus features. Bonus features are a joke now, unless it's a movie getting reissued. Like the Mission Impossible DVD. This movie had more special features on the digital version than it did on the disc. Believe it or not. I checked. There's 5 more documentaries that are not on the discs at all. But, whatever. Neither here nor there. The quality on a broadband, perfect connection, no buffering, load times minimum. It's not the same. It's not the same. I could never go fully digital. There's no way in hell I will ever go full unless I have no choice. The proverbial, pop the sound mix sucks on the digital version. Yes, that's my wife. The sound mix. That's the other thing. She brings up a great point. She's adding to it, not arguing me. The sound mix on the digital version was also terrible. It won't have the Atmos separation. There is a clear audio and video difference, and I will never go digital, guys. Maybe there is no discussion. You agree with me. I just wanted to get your thoughts on that.
I already buy all my stuff physically.
Yeah, and there's more. I have a pile of stuff. Really, I was looking to see what Pete had to say because he's got a whole other factor of children and room and space.
Yeah, but I don't get to watch stuff. It's always like Bluey and fucking Danny. I'm sorry, bad words. Danny Go, Miss Rachel.
Who's Miss Rachel? Yeah, but you watch it digitally or you buying discs?
No, I'm watching it on YouTube. I mean,
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
YouTube's okay. I don't expect anything from YouTube. Like if I get 1080p, it's fine. I have a great internet connection, so I never have a quality issue. I'm not looking for 4K off of YouTube. It's there, it happens, but I'm like, whatever. But if you're streaming movies and you want me to go digital, you're going to have to kill the digital format for me to switch now. The difference was more than ever because I guess I actually took the time to calibrate this television, and this television is top notch, top of the line, a lot of money.
You bought an LG again?
No, absolutely not. I got Sony. Yeah, Sony Bravia. It looks like you're there. None of that Motion Pro, Motion Flow crap is on where it looks like a soap opera and the motion blur. That's the other thing. The motion blur, no matter what you do, the motion blur on the digital never goes away because it just can't compress it correctly. I was disappointed. Very disappointed. Delete that app. Movies Anywhere or Fandango.
So, yeah, none of us are the whore for clarity that you seem to be.
Yeah, no.
Visual.
Oh, I'm a whore. I'm a whore for audio. I'm an audio-visual whore, man. I need that to look good. I want the slime off Slimer to come through my television. Okay.
That's 4D.
just get your wife to spit on you while you're watching it.
That's true, yeah. That was the line. That was the line for Matt. We actually stopped him in his tracks.
No, I just don't really have much to say on the subject. I was trying to find something more informative about something Junkie mentioned in the chat that I did want to talk about.
And here. You stretch and I'll look for it.
The theft of a tractor trailer of Walmart exclusives. Apparently, the Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow, I think it is, Page Puncher figure was canceled as a result. If it's Toy Newsy, don't click it because your computer will burn your house down.
No, it's too
late. The only place I could find something from was Toy Newsy, and I was like, there's nothing else posting about it. But yeah, it's insane, but also kind of funny. It's funny because it's McFarlane. And I don't care about McFarlane.
Yeah, what a waste of time.
Yeah. It's insane that someone stole like a tractor trailer worth of stuff. And actually there was a comic shop, I forget where it was, but there was a chain of robberies at a few comic book shops in an area, and someone saw on eBay this rare comic. It was a Spawn comic, I think, that somebody posted for sale on eBay, and the person bought it. I think one of the guys from the shop, he went on eBay, saw it there, bought it, got the guy's information, and then they went and raided them, and there was thousands of dollars of just stuff stolen from them and other comic book shops. Like, it's insane. But yeah, Walmart sent something to everyone, I guess, who had pre-orders or whatever. But
Like
it was literally a heist. It's a heist. Someone stole a tractor trailer of stuff.
Okay. Well, that was my next question. Was it do we know the intent? Was it specifically for DC's Supergirl Page Punchers, or was this like I'm going to make money off of this Walmart truck?
You're not going to make money off. Well, hopefully they hold for ransom and like release Batwoman.
Release the Batwoman movie.
Yes.
Release Batwoman.
Yes.
Get your figures
Also,
back.
I support it 100%. Let's go.
But yeah, this is just crazy.
That is a heist. I expected it looked like the movie Heat.
I really hope it was like a legitimate heist where there was a helicopter lifting the freight off the truck as it's on the highway.
They crashed the trailer with a trash truck to get it disabled, then broke in with a bomb and unlock it and stole the crap and lifted a getaway vehicle.
Fast and Furious movie. It's amazing.
Oh, that's a bit. It was Heat, but yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
You never seen Heat?
Something neither Pete nor I have seen.
Well, when you see that, I'll reconsider Daredevil back to the top of the list.
Oh my God, shut up.
You just keep on moving the goalposts. Whatever.
I do. Yep. Everybody else can
I
do
remember
it.
when I was a stupid person.
Everybody on the internet can move the goalpost. I'm moving it too, suckers.
To your homies, though?
Oh, hell yeah. My homies are no different. You're not special.
It's not true. My mom told me I'm special.
My mom told me I was special too. Now what? What are we going to do about this predicament?
I don't know. Spooky Fiction cancels Long Box Heroes Wave 2 due to tariffs.
We talked about that last week.
We did. Yeah.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
But it didn't get shared. Okay.
It was something someone else on the inside had. They shared a picture of all the figures and everything like that.
I hate it. There's no other way to do it, but I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
What do you mean there's no other way to do it?
To communicate links, but I hate Instagram chat with the passion of 1,000
And
suns.
send them on Facebook. We're both on Messenger, Dad.
1,000 suns.
1,000 suns. Well, we have this, which I'm sure man will love. That's sarcasm.
I shared this.
Yes, you shared it, but we're watching it on the show.
Why would I hate?
No, because you hate animation.
I don't watch a lot of animation, but this is interesting.
I love the style.
Yeah, there are definitely a few Love, Death, and Robots episodes.
Oh, Pete didn't watch it. He has no idea what this is. Hold on.
Actually, I didn't watch it.
You are old
Dan
enough
Trachtenberg.
now. It's time I tell you about the monster.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. Sorry. Keep the cussing.
That was a good reaction.
That was a good reaction, dude.
Oh, that is what is up.
Or it will kill us all.
An anthology, but oh god, I can't. An anthology Predator series. Sorry. June 6th. What?
Yeah, that looks like it could be pretty cool. I'm guessing it's going to be a series. Hopefully it's good. That looks pretty cool.
I want to defend myself in two ways. One, I'm not complaining about you guys sending stuff. It's just the Instagram chat's kind of a mess. I thought Pete sent it and you hadn't seen it. It was the actual reverse.
I didn't actually see it yet either. I started and I was like, oh, this is that. And I said, yeah.
Excited for that anime. I love the style.
That looks very cool.
But
that's a really good follow-up to Prey, by the way. So we focused on Native Americans. Now we're looking at the other cultures and the other time periods too. That's amazing.
Right. Man,
Prey.
This is Dan Trachtenberg too. It's the same director.
Yeah. Prey upsets me so much. Yes, you're right. 100%.
You said Prey what?
Upset me so much because not enough people talked about it.
It didn't go. I don't think it went to theaters. I think it was straight.
No, you're right. But you and I talked about it, and I didn't see enough people outside of.
I actually bought it physically because I liked it so much.
Yeah. And that was Hulu as well, wasn't it?
Yes. Yeah.
Of all the companies that have a license that are kicking it, it's Hulu.
Yeah.
Hulu with Predators, which Prey was better than any of the sequels.
Yeah, by far.
Any of them. All right, maybe 2 is okay. I'll give you 2 with Danny Glover. Never mind.
What?
What? What?
Maybe I need to watch it again because I remember that movie being terrible.
Well, I mean, there's bad, and then there's 80s cheesy bad, which is okay.
It was good.
I like that.
Okay.
Man, you are one ugly. Go ahead, Pete. You've been saying the F word all day. No,
Yeah.
all the other episodes. I went to the movie to see Alien vs. Predator 2. Is there 2 of those?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I wanted to kill the person that brought me with them. I hated it that much.
No, I just liked how they changed the scenery from the first one, which was like a jungle, and then they did the concrete jungle for the second movie.
Yeah.
But then they started doing like isolated places for all the sequels after that.
Dude, I am looking forward to action sequences in the dogfights in the air. Oh my God. I'm in.
That was a nice surprise, guys. Thank you.
Yeah.
Something else I picked up. Aliens, what if? What if
There you
Predator
go.
had survived? So I got this little trade the other day. I haven't read it yet, but thought it was relevant. I also picked up the first comics from Hush 2. I mean, it's Batman 158, but I just bought 2 of them because I like variant covers. So I got those. Waiting for the trades for Absolute Batman and some other things to come out. But also,
I before we move off of movies, I had 2 more things to share.
I had something about a show actually.
Okay, good. I want to make sure we didn't move on. Cool.
I didn't hear about it until I was just perusing Amazon looking for Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1. But The Bondsman is a series on Amazon Prime with Kevin Bacon as a bounty hunter who's hunting demons for Satan. And he has to basically kill them and send them back to hell. I only watched one episode.
Yeah. I saw this trailer.
I only watched the first episode and I was like, okay, it's not bad. Do you want to play it or?
That's what I'm going for.
Okay, yeah.
For the trailer. Hold on.
But yeah,
I saw it, but not everything that Kevin Bacon does is like good. I mean, sometimes it's like super cheesy. I hope this is not that.
You better speak well of Kevin Bacon.
I mean,
He's the
Tremors
son of
isn't
Tremors
exactly,
is awesome. He didn't do Tremors 2, 3, 4, 5, 6
or 7.
or 7. Is there 7?
I think there are 7 of them.
Oh my God. I mean, now it's Jamie Kennedy, which, you know what, better left unsaid. He's a nice guy.
Did you die?
Male enforcement, come out with
Very
your hands
violent.
Yeah, I think maybe I did.
Mr. Halloran, I'm here about your new job orientation.
She knows things, Hub, about how you
Died and went to hell. You're only standing here.
What is she from, the older lady? What am I?
She's in a lot. She's in Malcolm in the Middle. She's in that movie with Tobey Maguire and Reese Witherspoon.
Is she in The Walking Dead?
No. I don't think so. I didn't really watch enough of The Walking Dead to have a definitive
I've seen. I need to look that up. I've seen her in something specifically, and I
Now
can't
because
place
we brought you back.
which is just plain silly.
Do you think it's silly, Mr. Halloran?
What job, lady?
I feel like that's how Dan talks to us.
You're still a bounty hunter, but now
Johnny Darko.
you hunt demons.
Speed.
Devil.
That's right.
That's it. She's Helen in Speed. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Imagine
can't
hell
stay
is a
here.
prison, and sometimes inmates bust out.
She's
Just
in No
one of them
Country for
busted
Old
out
Men.
Here, and more might be coming.
Yeah.
The
Wow,
only
she
one
they
who's
aged
found
her a
its
lot in
plays-
that.
What do you
Yeah,
mean,
she plays the
Jim
mom.
Bass?
Yeah.
Just put one in the brain, and you'll see. Hopefully, for all of us.
All right.
I need to tell you something about your pastor.
I hope he's feeling better this morning. Maybe it's not just about killing demons.
Run!
You can get your family back together.
Who's gonna sing?
You're stuck in this so-called job for how long?
Till hell runs out of demons, seems like.
You need to see this.
Oh.
There's a pattern.
Then call the hotline.
A 1-900 number charging $10 a minute.
What do you expect? It's hell. If you
Nice.
fail to process any demons assigned to you,
Step on it, we're skipping school.
you will be terminated.
Jesus, Lord, please help me.
Kevin Bacon.
Took our son along for a demon fight yesterday.
I'm just trying to do something nice here.
You okay?
No.
Mom.
Nope.
All the episodes are out now, so
Cool.
I enjoyed the first one enough. I'll keep checking it out until I finish it or decide I don't like it.
I will try anything with Kevin Bacon. He's a Philly boy, if you didn't know.
That's funny, actually, Dan. The opener for Bear vs. Shark yesterday was actually from Lehigh Valley. This band called Snow.
God.
Yeah,
Snowing?
I was like, what? Yeah, Snowing.
I've never.
Yeah, they're an indie-ish band. They're some kind of post-punk.
I was gonna say
Indie.
how they sound. Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah, no, I like them.
They've been around a while. Holy crap! Like they have an extensive Wikipedia.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Which oh man, guys, I lost it. Oh no, I'm back.
Oh,
So
but
we have
also,
to-
yeah, I'm probably going to see Sinners next weekend.
That
So,
brought me to this point. We have to keep our word. We didn't make a word, but we have to stay on track. We have to see this weekend. We have to support this. It's out it's out Friday, isn't it? This weekend, like you said, this coming weekend.
Yeah,
we
it's
need to-
out
I'm
the
going to go
18th?
see this.
Yeah,
It's out the 18th. I'll be seeing it.
I might be seeing it with my friend that lives up by me, but yeah, I want to see this.
Not your friend that doesn't live near you.
I mean, basically, I'm saying I'm probably not seeing it with either one of you guys.
Yeah, no, I get it.
But
yeah,
yeah.
I'm excited. No, I'll go to my little theater. The good thing about being where I am, as red as it is, there probably won't be a lot of other people trying to see this. Alone.
I've been avoiding trailers and everything for this because apparently the trailers show a good amount, and I want to just like not know much going in. So
I haven't watched anything since we have, and I haven't looked or read about anything because I'm staying away from it. I want to see it. And I guess the only other movie
There's a
news
spoiler right there.
I'm not looking at the pictures, honestly.
Get rid of that.
Oh yeah, Pete sent this, I think, right?
Yeah, fucking excited.
So
for that.
my question is, and I know it's I think it's still technically cliche, but with the size of how big UFC is, how has this not already happened a bunch? How are we only getting a Bloodsport movie now with how big UFC is and MMA is?
I'm surprised there's not honestly like a big resurgence of like all those classic 80s muscle ripped movies.
Even the bad ones.
Starring
Jean-Claude
Van
Van
Well, that's why they did the Expendables, honestly. And the Expendables didn't work really well. I only saw the second Expendables, which was like super campy and violent and stupid, but it was also it was kind of entertaining enough. I didn't watch any of the other one. Actually, I did see the first one. It was terrible. Junkie, and thanks for coming in. Have a good night.
Thank you, I can't talk. Thanks, Junkie.
Have a good
I'm
week.
looking forward to this.
So much. I'm mainly thinking like, I think Cobra should have been like a series of like a trilogy of movies, That's such a cool character.
I just
I'm gonna head out, guys. Last of Us is on right now.
All right. Have a good night, guys.
I'm kidding. I shouldn't have said anything. Stay on. Stay with us. Or watch us later.
Home de la caca.
Yeah, we need the views, man. What are you doing? Yeah, so we had to see Sinners this weekend.
I also really want to see that movie Friendship.
I'm going to ask my roommate, see if she wants to go see Sinners.
Did we talk? Dude, Brooklyn will see anything with you. She loves it.
We have talked about
different roommate.
Huh?
Did you say different roommate?
Yeah, different roommate.
Also, yeah, that movie Friendship I want to see. That's Paul Rudd and Tim Robinson. Looks really interesting. What is this?
You sure it's gonna be okay? Because people can't stand Tim Robinson talking.
You can't do that.
I don't know how to drive.
All of this is scary.
Steve on Presses, Steve the other day on air referenced to Coffin Drop.
Coffin Flop.
Coffin Flop, sorry.
I don't know what to tell you. We're just filming we're just filming funerals and showing runs where all the bodies drop out of the coffins.
I didn't do F and S.
I'm talking about old dead bodies falling out of shit wood.
I'm the only one who can avoid the curses this week. Is that what's going on?
Oh God, my body hates me.
Now on to the toys.
Oh, it's already sold out. Fuck.
God damn it, Pete!
Sorry.
Watch your fucking mouth,
dude. You know what? Last weekend I said I need to curse less on the show, and you said your mom said the same thing. So I'm doing a lot better this year, and you're making up for me while doing your normal amount of it. I will add.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Whether you're a Jason fan or not, this is a good figure to have in your collection as a versatile like woman in the background.
I guess.
Yeah, versatile. She is the reason.
Yeah.
She looks like Sun Wukong a little bit. And it's also
that doesn't look great, but that looks really good.
Well, if you've seen the movie, that's how she looks.
It's a 7-inch figure, though.
That's
you let my boy die.
And she kills Kevin Bacon.
Making pancakes, making bacon pancakes.
Arrow through the throat, not throat through the arrow. The other way around.
That's pretty cool. I'll put you to the bullet and pull it through you.
I'm gonna pick up this figure.
Not here.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Yeah, no, I know she looks like whatever you said, but that's pretty much it, man. That's what.
Look at that. $35. $35. 4 head portraits, 6 hands, tons of accessories.
Kill.
Thank you, NECA, for being awesome.
Thank you for being a friend.
Thank you for not getting your stuff stolen off the trailer. Mondo Wondercon.
Making 12-inch figures.
Yep. We talked about Carnage before, but these other ones are definitely new.
That's what we talked about. No, you're right. I thought we were talking about the Mayfair.
Correct myself a little bit. We saw con picture of Carnage when we were talking about some of the other ones from the con pictures.
The con was legit.
What a great thing. The pictures aren't going to zoom in. Thank you. It's awesome.
Mondo does a great job with the likeness. I just don't care for the scale.
The scale and then the articulation is usually wanting.
I don't care. No, but they're fun to talk about because I really like how they capture the likeness. Like I'm not a Ghostbusters fan, but the real Ghostbusters figures look amazing.
Dude.
I remember the cartoon. They look like the cartoon.
Dan, they look really good, but I would hold off until you know more about them because
I know, but I'm like, I'm ready to
start OnlyFans now.
I'm hot. I'm like halfway hop over the fence. Like I'm not over the fence, but I'm working it. Every time and you can see Kelly, like when I play the videos to show her, just because I always to gauge, I just get the damn it.
Looks like Dan's not going to anything in June or
August. Oh no, she was the one that's like, so you're gonna go meet him? And I was like, oh no. Shucks.
Just have him sign your ghost figure.
Do you No, I have a great shirt for him to send. I'll show you. You know who's playing Skeletor in the new movie, right?
I didn't know they were
your
doing a
mom?
movie.
They're currently making another Masters of the Universe movie, live action, and it's Jared Leto. I rolled my eyes at first too, but then I was like, you know what? He's probably going to sound awesome as Skeletor. I'm okay with that. It's going to be better than Frank Langella.
Side note: apparently, Jason Momoa is done filming for Lobo.
They've already fucking started it. It's done. Damn it.
Yeah, whatever he was doing, whatever he's going to be in as Lobo, they already finished filming it. So
cool. Over the garden wall, a Genesis reference.
It's probably like a motorcycle and like, yeah,
it's like a 2-minute cameo.
Nailed it.
Like,
All right.
as much of a cameo as he had in the Peacemaker show, which Dan also needs to watch.
She-Ra. Swift, I don't know what the hell that is.
It's a Pegasus.
My wife's about to kill me because she's like, how do you not know who that is?
I don't know who it is. I
It's
just
not
know it's
important, right?
Pegasus.
She-Ra's horse.
Don't call She-Ra a horse.
No, that's Jessica. Who's married to Ferris Bueller? Matthew Broderick.
Sarah Jessica Parker.
She was.
Yeah,
I think they got divorced.
Oh, that's not nice.
Give a fuck.
Family Guy reference,
No.
but still not nice.
Is that what that's from?
Yeah.
What?
I didn't know that. It's a Family Guy reference. I didn't know.
What was the reference?
She's a
Sarah
horse.
Jessica Parker looks like a horse.
Oh, well, there's also the something donkey wench from South Park. This just in: Sarah Jessica Parker was found dead in the forest. Yeah, people are saying that this is teasing a Maximum Juggernaut figure, which honestly, thinking about it, I might be interested in because I do love me some Juggernaut, and if it's a good figure, like the only Juggernaut figure I think I have is I have the Build-A-Figure, which is not bad, and from how many waves ago with Legends. And then I have the Selects, which is awesome, but can't move. It's basically a statue with 3 points of articulation.
That is honestly one of the few things that bothered me of that third X-Men movie, because everybody's like, it's a piece of shit. It should be more than that. I'm like, no, just the fact that the Juggernaut was just, oh, the Juggernaut, bitch, and then we were done.
Language.
Oh, we're way fucking past that point.
Wow. Glad you guys just gave it in.
Oh, I'm kidding.
No, it's all right. Also, I think I might buy a vacuum sealer to try and restore some of these old bits of filament.
We should do something funny and like wear shock collars, and that way whenever we cuss, we just get shocked live and just for entertainment.
That'll be great. That would be a really good idea for like my neck, which is already killing me.
Yeah. My back and my crack.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, look at it. It's so beautiful. What is this line called? LPZZ. Leipzig Ziegler.
Been remodeled now, so this is a mass-produced version. This isn't the mass-produced version. There's also Deathstroke Joker, aka Catwoman.
Arkham Knight.
Oh.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Dan Law.
You're welcome.
We can see more Arkham Knight on Dan Law's stream on
tomorrow night.
Mondays.
Tomorrow night.
Finally going to get 100% so he could fight Deathstroke in a tank. What?
Oh, are you fucking kidding me? I really didn't mean to do that. Are you kidding me? That's what I do after you get all the Riddler trophies is have another fight?
I told you. It's another tank
Yeah,
battle.
no, you can't say I told you because then the ADHD will immediately erase it. I'm going to forget it again.
It's also the same exact tank that you fought when Arkham Knight was in the tank. It's the same exact fight. It's just, yeah.
Just to get the ending, you know what? I'm just going to clip it in. Screw it.
I mean, the game's still amazing, so.
It is amazing. Every time I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to play this. I have fun playing it again.
It's really good. And the Riddler trophies are a lot easier in this one than they were in Arkham City.
I just don't want him talking to me at the end of every goddamn one of them.
Well, it's also worth beating the hell out of him and then arresting him.
Oh, you do get to do that? I'm
Yeah.
down. All right. What is going on? What is this?
So that's from Dark Knight's Metal. That's
No.
it's an alternate dimension with something with the nth metal. That's the Green Lantern. I forget what it's called. I haven't read Dark Knights Metal. I have it. I just never read it. But it's basically this crossover evil Green Lantern Batman character. Yep. That's like the Devastator and the Red Death. And then there's a Wonder Woman and Aquaman kind of crossover. I think that she's called the Siren. Or no, it might be the Drowned. I'm sorry. But yeah, they're all from Dark Knight's Metal, those characters.
So now this is the part. Go ahead, Pete.
No, I was just saying the metal.
And now, nice. Now this is the part of the show where we get sentimental.
Oh, you purchased one, Daniel?
Oh God.
All right, 22835.
So this just in, the podcast is now looking for a new producer because Dan Law was found dead in his.
This is why I fucking hate this. That's my fucking zip code show transmitted right up there.
I totally didn't see it, but that doesn't mean.
Well, somebody
I know.
said it out loud.
Yeah, I know. It's out there on the interwebs. Get better at the internet.
Fired.
Get better at the internet.
This is not my fault.
No,
this is my fault.
No, you pull up the websites.
None of this is my fault. Hold on.
There's more than one browser that exists, man. Use
Accountability.
Well, then you bring in another son of a bitch. I go to the incognito. It's still there.
Use Microsoft Edge, man. Use Firefox. Use Google
I don't
Chrome,
have
bro.
50 goddamn browsers on my computer because I'm obsessive compulsive. Hold on, I'm trying it.
Anyway, yeah.
It's still there.
While Dan learns how the internet works,
motherfucker, I brought up Microsoft Edge and it's still there.
Sad story about the con was some guy came over to our booth and was checking stuff out. And I was like, "Oh, what'd you get, man?" Because it's always cool to see what people are buying and looking at and everything. And he bought that thing for $75 from a vendor.
And then Matt broke his heart.
No, I was like, "Oh, nice! You got the glow in the dark one. That's cool." And it was kind of awkward. And then Pete was like, "Isn't that the one you just sent to us?" I was like, "Yeah, don't tell him, because yeah, it's half price."
This is not working. I just changed it like I was gonna go to Canada. Dude, honestly, for real quick, I brought up an incognito tab in Edge and a regular one. It still said the same friggin' zip code. I've never even used Amazon on those stupid friggin' things. In Windows. Anyway, this was pretty cool. Yes, I picked one up.
I was going to, but I was like, you know what? I don't have any Val Kilmer Batman. I don't need it.
Yeah, but it was right after he passed away, so I was like, yeah,
it's fair.
Rest in peace, Val Kilmer. I rewatched Real Genius, which is excellent. If really good cheese from the 80s, not bad cheese. It's a good movie.
Did you watch Top Secret?
I've never seen Top
Oh
Secret.
my god, that has a underwater bar fight in it. You have to watch Top Secret.
I didn't see Real Genius until about 5 years ago when Kelly's like, "Have you not seen this movie?" And I was like,
I've never seen that either. But yeah, watch Top Secret, dude. It's very much a Hot Shots type of movie where it's that kind of humor they don't do anymore. Kind of like what they're gonna do in the Naked Gun movie when they bring that back.
Yes, Pete.
So I like to watch Hot Ones, where they ask real questions with hot wings.
Yeah.
And Will Forte was the guest.
Uh-huh.
Val Kilmer was the villain in MacGruber.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent movie, by the way. Really funny, unexpected movie. You should
it's amazing. It's so funny.
It is so amazing.
And then Will Forte goes to rip his dick off, and there's nothing there.
How do we feel about this?
Off, right?
It got burnt off.
Oh yeah, there you go.
I'm putting my address back in now that everybody come get me.
Speaking of Val Kilmer, You should watch that movie just for his role too. It's
What do you
freaking
mean?
hilarious.
I mean,
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Well, you've seen that, right?
Gruber! Yeah, I
Dan,
saw
you've
the
seen the
SNL.
movie, right?
Yes. Oh God, yes.
Yeah, but like when the sex scenes, like
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Him and Maya Rudolph are just insane in that. When in the Notebook, where he's obsessing over the license plate of that other car. Like,
Oh my God.
So on Hot
So
Ones,
good.
usually everybody breaks on the bomb. Will Forte did not. And he asked the
Really?
host if he's dead inside because he can't feel anything.
Will Forte is the one
wait,
that goes
the host asked him, or he asked the host?
He asked the host, he was like, "Does this mean I'm dead inside? Because I really
Okay,
a little bit, but it's not that bad."
He's the one that ghost writes on South Park, right? Or it doesn't ghost write, but he co-writes South Park as Will Forte, right?
Maybe.
Yes,
He's involved
it is,
in a lot of
because
different projects, honestly.
when they're talking about Paul Blart on that documentary about 7 Days to South Park, where they're talking about Paul Blart, they're talking about it's Will Forte in the room with them going, Paul Blart is a mall cop. Fuck you. But yeah, man. But also Val Kilmer is a fantastic Bruce Wayne. He was a fantastic Batman. He's got one of my favorite scenes, which it just happens so quick when Two-Face at the circus is like, yeah, you got to tell me who you are. And everybody starts screaming. He goes, hey, it's me. Nobody hears him. And I'm like, nobody heard that?
Yeah.
But he's really good in it. And of course, it's cool to like these days, but before the internet, Tombstone. For those who don't like Westerns, you can watch this movie. Trust me. His Doc Holliday is fantastic. And I didn't watch that this past weekend because the 4K is on pre-order.
Also watch 310 to Yuma because it's a really good Western.
Now, I also did finally, I don't care about Top Gun.
I don't care about Top Gun either.
I watched Top Gun.
Everyone's like, put the last act. I'm like, yeah, but the first hour, 40 minutes was.
I watched Top Gun Maverick for that, just to get to that scene.
Amazing.
And in retrospect, now that he's gone, glad that scene happened. Couldn't give a crap about Top Gun or the characters other than, but to see him doing that scene.
Yeah, well, I mean, Tom Cruise said they're not doing the movie without him. So
yeah, this movie doesn't happen without Val.
And then Tom Cruise held him at gunpoint and forced him to talk.
No, that was his son doing the voiceover. Oh, did I just ruin it for you?
No, was it?
Yes.
Oh, I thought I read it with AI.
Well, his son did the speaking voices, and they made it AI to sound like a little bit more like Val, but he sounds just like his son.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. That's what I thought I read.
I thought that they had him speak in person, and he sounded like he was doing an RFK impression.
I love you, Maverick.
No, in all seriousness, I thought that they had him speak and actually like Val Kilmer speak in the movie.
Well, maybe I'm confusing it with the.
I thought Maverick was great.
Cancer provided archival footage of his speaking voice, which used Phonetic to train the AI model. The AI model was then used to recreate his voice in the film. It's not his son. His son does his voice in the Val documentary.
Okay.
That's his son doing the voiceover in the Val documentary. But they used the AI. But I loved the way they worked it in. I loved that scene for what that meant for Tom and Val, because apparently, say what you want about Tom Cruise, those two were buddies.
Right.
And like you said, that movie was not happening without him in the movie. It's either
Tom
him or it's not
Tom Cruise is just a conundrum of a human, realistically.
It is a conundrum because I like him, but at the same time, I'm like, but then I also go, but all religions are a cult, so and all religions have killed in the name of religion.
This is a realm we don't go into.
I did.
No. What were we talking about before you monopolized the conversation into continuing down the pathway of Val Kilmer?
Well, I thought he deserved a better tribute than. Okay, goodbye.
I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding.
Here, we're on this.
Oh, yeah. I actually pre-ordered the Dark Side because I need a better Dark Side. The Mexico one's not great.
I wish Zack Snyder would have put Dark Side in a suit. in the movies.
Yeah,
Well, in
he
a suit
does
like
have
that, I mean.
Right.
It's sad these are 8-inch.
Say what?
They're 8-inch figures because actually I think they look pretty decent. They do a good job of being that faithful original kind of look.
Can't be standing. That can't be comfortable for Bruce. I mean, Batman. Oh, that looks pretty good.
Yeah, no, Beast Kingdom has apparently gotten a lot better. I don't buy them because they're an 8-inch scale. I was tempted to buy the Dark Side from, I think it might have been Snyder, but it might have been a New 52 Dark Side that they put out. I forget, but there was a Dark Side from a few years ago. I was tempted, but ultimately I passed. But yeah, these don't look bad. I was also tempted to get their King Shark figure actually too.
Friend.
Well, the other thing that was weird is when I first bought the Beast Kingdom figures, I hated them because they were all die cast. Excuse me, I have the hiccups. And I thought that was a strange decision to make. But
that's not bad.
No, I think they look pretty decent. They do a good job of being faithful to kind of original appearances, especially when you get over to the Flash, and the Green Lantern is my favorite.
Does he not come with accessories?
That's it.
Just the hands?
Just hands.
That looks pretty good.
I think they got Darkseid down pretty well. I didn't realize he had a cape, but I'm glad that is removable.
That was the line for you? Not
well,
the purple.
Darkseid doesn't have a cape in most appearances.
Oh, so he comes with technically an accessory.
Yeah, he comes with the I forget what that's called.
To murder.
You're all gonna die.
It's like the Omega beams or something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
Those are pretty. That's pretty. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Wow, they do. They look like comic books.
Yeah. I need a good Flash. I don't have a good Flash yet. I'm waiting on Mayfix to do one.
I haven't opened the Justice League set, that 3-pack. But that's also the Ezra Miller Flash, and I wasn't crazy about that appearance. Never mind that it's Ezra Miller. It would be cool if they did a revisit of the Flash, but I want Mayfix to do it, honestly.
It pisses me off so much because, I mean, not that I'm affected the way that people were affected by his behavior and things he did. Not by the slightest, but I liked his portrayal. And it doesn't matter. It's all for naught. Doesn't matter now.
Yeah, the Omega beams. I think that's what you said, Pete.
All the factors that were in to try to kill that universe, and I can't say anything because you get labeled as a Snyder bro, and I'm like, I just like these movies, man. I'm not fawning over Zack Snyder, but I love you, Zack. Kidding. I really liked what they built, and
this is a really good Hal Jordan to me.
Yeah, that's great.
I think that's a weird fist bump that he's doing there, but yeah, they really got the Hal Jordan appearance.
This just occurred to me.
Yeah.
I don't think we're ever gonna. We'll smack you for that. I don't think we're ever gonna get figures from Kill the Justice League, and I was really hoping to get Shark's Lantern.
It would honestly, that would be kind of a cool line. If McFarlane did it, I wouldn't complain too much because I don't see them ever getting any attention. But I think that if anyone was going to do it, it'd be McFarlane. And
I just want King Shark's like. I just want that. That's a great scene.
Man, I would really, thinking back, the way that Wonder Woman looked in that was great. It was such a good.
She was so good.
Yeah, Wonder Woman is great in that game.
Man, I just like the who stands in her way. I think it's King Shark. Like, we should come up, we should work together, and she just pushes him real slow out of the way to walk by him. She was portrayed wonderfully, and then they.
Yeah, even
I know it's
even
the debate. Well, they
Superman,
ruined it with the live service. I was like, well, the fans could calm down too, but that's a whole other podcast. We've already done it.
could use some I-beams with Superman, maybe. But
Yeah, really. I was just thinking when we looked at Darkseid, I was like, well, maybe we'll have the beams for Superman. Nothing.
I don't know if these guys are really known for doing many accessories, though. I'm only so familiar with this line. I thought they had a Wonder Woman for some reason. I guess
That's
not.
all that's all I could see.
I wonder why they didn't.
I wonder why. I hate that I went down that path with you, sir.
Okay.
That's part of the mysterious part of it.
You shut up.
The mascara, the mysterious.
Yeah, I got it.
Got it.
Reaching so far, I need a grabber for that one.
Or a pasta spoon. These look like 50% re-release.
Yeah, the one. Some of them are. What is that one though?
Ooh, I almost want to buy it just for the iguana.
Huh?
This expensive iguana I got.
That's the one, huh?
That's it.
That's interesting.
That was badass, but I'm pretty sure I've seen that before.
I think that's a retro Major Blood. These are gonna be, I think, on the not blister packs, but on the card backed ones.
We already got a release of that last Dreadnought, right?
Yes. Which one was his name? Monkey Wrench? I think so.
Oh, where do you see the name?
Down at the bottom below the picture. It's weird. But that's yeah. So go back some.
Yeah, I don't think we did then.
Go back another one.
Monkey Wrench. Yeah.
So just says Major Blood.
On pilot.
I don't want to be your monkey wrench.
Calm down, Dave Grohl.
Never done that joke on this show before. All right, the next two things we're looking at, we're not allowed to shop for or buy.
Okay.
One last thing before I quit. I never wanted any more than I could fit into my head.
I said I'm sorry that I broke your shitty boyfriend's guitar.
Can't buy it. Sorry, Pete.
Yeah, it's okay.
I was
on the fence about this anyway, and then I went to go buy it. It was already sold out. And I was
gonna say, I don't think you really want this. Also, this was from Haulathon, which came out last Friday. I don't know what came out this previous Friday. This might have been that. I know that Haulathon's back on, so have fun not finding anything because Target sucks.
Yeah, they'll if NECA did a really good job of re-releasing the IDW Turtles, which I do have behind me. If I were patient, I would obviously have these figures, but I'm not. I don't know what this is. Oh, it glows. Look at that.
Godzilla's on fire, man.
Is this from Haulathon again?
Yeah.
What line is this even? Probably Super
7.
7. Yeah.
You could even tell it glows.
It's probably $30.
Yep.
Oh, it's bigger than I thought. I thought it was one of the stupid card back ones. Super 7s are just overpriced as hell.
Target Super 7s? That's pretty impressive, though. That's they finally broke into that market.
It's reaction.
Oh, that's a reaction?
Yeah.
Here's my reaction. That sucks because, like, if it was like a full size 7-8 inch figure, it might be worth getting.
Okay, so Haulathon is every Friday starting 2 days ago until what, May 16th?
I checked Friday morning; they were already sold out.
Of course they were.
Of course,
they probably only had half a pack though.
Target. There's nothing about their website or procedures of buy things that would ever make me want to go, I'm going to buy it from Target.
Yeah.
This website sucks. I'm sorry. I know we're supposed to be positive.
No,
website sucks.
It's honest criticism. The website sucks. You can't pre-order, and no, that's a lie. You can pre-order, but you're charged every week until the thing actually releases.
And sometimes they cancel it.
It's really stupid.
I do like the mini.
And because everything is in-store shipping only.
Hey, how do you know these are reaction though?
What?
How do you know these are reaction? Where's it?
They might not be reaction. I generalized. I should have said more so. It's just kaiju stuff that they're putting out. Mostly.
Hey, Dan, did it say the answers on the description? I'm interested because, like, I think everybody should get a good Godzilla. 5.5.
I don't know where to look.
21.
So it's not reaction because their reaction comes in the card backing, and this is a different boxed figure.
Oh, reaction. Yeah. No, it's there. Yeah.
It's on the left, Dan. It says figures 5.5s.
Yeah. With 21 points of articulation.
Really odd scale to do. Why 5.5?
They're Super 7s, man. So the original release of Red Sonja is in my pile of loot, but then Hacks or Boss Fight Studio put out a steampunk version, which I thought was kind of weird. I'm not sure if there's a
why
steampunk. Yeah, I was about to say I don't know if there's a steampunk appearance of Red Sonja that was like, let's do that, or if they were just thinking, hey, let's make her look like a swashbuckler from a weird future. Yeah, I don't know. I know that I grew up really enjoying Conan and Red Sonja, so I also like what Boss Fight Studios puts out generally.
Apparently, they're
what?
Like, I'm trying to get a release date on it. Apparently, there was.
If you exit out, there was what?
No. I'm on a different site looking at.
Oh, gotcha. I know.
Legendary Red Sonja Volume 2 Steampunk Adventure, November 6, 2018.
Oh, so it's not even from that long ago, which I guess makes sense. Steampunk isn't probably super old.
No, Dynamite Entertainment did it.
No, Steampunk's definitely older. I mean, the whole concept of the Nautilus and everything was kind of steampunk.
40s, wasn't it?
Back in the day. Captain Nemo?
Yeah, no, I'm saying the movie, when that come out? 50s, 40s?
But it's based off a book, that's what I'm saying. And that book was written
1870.
Yeah, and that's steampunk-ish, based in the future.
And that was pretty much pulled off of the book for that movie, for the Disney movie.
Right.
Was it Disney? It was Disney, yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Then there was the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, which was... yeah. Sean Connery, this is really what you want to spend your time doing, bud?
The Nautilus is in 2 books. I did not know that.
Didn't the performance of that movie make him retire in the first place?
I'm tired of this shit. I'm out of here.
It might have. That might be speculation, but it wouldn't surprise me because he wanted it to turn into a franchise.
I don't hate that movie.
You don't hate a lot of movies that you should.
I don't like it. I won't go out of my way.
You know what's funny though, Dan? The guy who plays the roided out version of Mr. Hyde is one of the gypsies. Brad Pitt's friend in Snatch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I get what you're saying.
I was like, what?
Yeah, when you said gypsy, I was like, well, I didn't say that. Oh no, that gypsy. Got it.
Yeah, I know that's a term.
Yeah, it is.
That's all I got.
What there was? Yeah, you're not allowed to say gypsy anymore because when Elizabeth Olsen was talking about Scarlet Witch, she said the word gypsy, and there was flack because of it. So I don't really know.
And then to her credit, she was like, "Yeah, sorry, I didn't know."
Yeah, no, I mean it's.
There was a character on Mystery Science Misty. This is for you. There was a character on MST called Gypsy. She was a vacuum. And when they relaunched the show in 2018, they changed her name to GPC. That's how much we're not allowed to say that name anymore. Just a heads up.
Okay, so that's why it's an offensive term.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Don't look that up. And
yeah, I didn't realize it was a cultural thing.
that is the now known as GPC. She's a vacuum.
The Roma or the Romani.
Yeah. It was a very, and I think it's because there were so many locally in Philadelphia, a very, very, very offensive term in Philadelphia, even as me growing up as a kid. And there was also a shortened version of it that people still say, and I just want to go, shut up. Why are you still saying that?
Well, there's also the term gypped is probably derivative of that.
That's what I was. It's gyp bag.
Oh,
B-A-G. And I'm like, that's so. Come here. Why you so stupid.
Yeah.
You got more vocabulary than. I'm sorry, you went to Philadelphia school. So I'm sorry, my bad. You don't. Anyway, that's all I got link wise. Unless you guys have anything on the back end you want to. I'm not gonna. I regret saying that. But I'm gonna keep it in.
Anything on the back end? No.
You got anything on the back end you want to show me?
I think if I could just direct people to the Instagram, that's all. You'll notice that we're working on a water tower. We're redoing the the diorama walls to be 12x4 instead of 9x3. Same design for the most part. I know that wasn't directed at me. It's probably directed at whatever's on the screen, but it's funny when I'm talking about stuff, you just make this face.
Well, we didn't talk about Maximum Hulk.
Oh, yeah. Maximum Hulk.
Oh, yeah.
Continue what you're saying, Pete.
Oh, I was just going to say, yeah, I'm working on a prototype for the water tower. I don't know if I like it as a play set. Originally, I was like gung-ho for the idea, but I think I want to do more of the Boundless Brooklyn size, which is the smaller background kind of thing, but we'll see. I'm going to send this one to Chad 𝗖𝗍𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗍19.
Shut up.
Right, and then he's going to check it out for me, let me know his thoughts. And then I got a bunch of requests for older arcades to do, not only from the con, but from somebody that shops frequently from us. So I am going to look into those. I do have notes right over here. And it was for Dig Dug, Centipede, and Tetris. The person who spoke to today also recommended Dig Dug and Tetris. So
that was something that came up at the con. Tron was another one.
Yep.
Oh,
yeah, I knew that.
So obvious, duh.
I knew you'd turn into a puddle when.
I'm gonna change my pants now. Fuck.
Yeah.
No, that's so obvious because it's literally how the game that's the movie. Dark Cave.
Tron was a movie?
I'm gonna punch you in your face.
Punch me in my face, Condensation. We don't really have to go through all these if you guys don't want to. I more so brought this up because later on it has pictures of Maximum Hulk. This is just the Thunderbolts wave, which has Crossbones in it, which would be cool if Crossbones came back because I would like to see Frank Grillo's Crossbones again in the Marvel Universe. Well, I feel like he'll come back, but I don't know.
I feel like. Oh, look, Spider-Man 3.
They're doing a Spider-Man 3 figure, and Hot Toys apparently doing a Spider-Man 3 𝗵𝗁𝗍𝗵𝗵. So
I was about to say, can we get 𝗵𝗁𝗍𝗵𝗵? Because that I'll buy.
They're doing it. He has the hair.
That's awesome. It's not, but there he is. Hey, that's good enough. I'm so sad. So are they ever going to make a version of Venom that is good on movies? Is that ever going to happen?
Yeah, in Spider-Man 2. Honestly, the depiction of the game, the depiction of Venom in the second Spider-Man game is pretty perfect. It's amazing. They do some weird things. They take some liberties with the Venom character that I wish they didn't do, but it kind of just ups the ante for what that builds towards. So, the Weapon X, is that what this is?
Yeah, I don't know if I need another Weapon X. So
he's not wearing any pants. Oh my god!
They're trying to say like it was more accurate tubing. They put more hair on him. I was like, I don't care. The last release.
Yeah, but he's clean shaven. You probably think because of the the beard and the hair that I'm really hairy underneath this, but shaved. Oh my god, you guys don't get that reference.
Third release of Mystique with the same head portrait, but she does have a powered down head this time.
You wanna impress me with the Mystique? Make it Mystique from the movies.
Nah, keep that.
All right, I'll take it. And blow up doll form if you don't mind. Too far?
Math.
I apologize.
It's beautiful.
Oh, that's cool.
I'll probably pick this up.
Yeah.
Because I don't have a good crossbones anywhere.
Oh, no. Yeah. I think he's coming back. This is. Oh. Do you want me to play that on the show?
Yeah, there's nothing inappropriate in it.
No. I just didn't know you wanted me to stick with it. Yeah.
Also, that next thing is something else that we should probably go over a little bit.
The next thing? Oh.
I sent you a second link.
Where is Hulk? I'm done with it. Oh.
There's a Hulk. So he's right after this. I'm probably going to pick this up too. That Fantastic Four She-Hulk. So
This dialogue? What the hell was that?
where do I start with this? So I think the issue is the maximum line was to be the it wasn't supposed to be like new, like retooled things, but it was marketed to be like the definitive figure for.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a premium version of Legends.
Right. Here we have the reuse legs, which it doesn't really bother me, but they didn't retool the waist, so he doesn't have a crunch still, but he can do the clap this time. But also, to me, he's the wrong color green, and those head portraits are atrocious.
That's a really bad. He looks like the Mask there.
Yeah, this is one of the 90s.
Looks the son of Mask.
He has the toe articulation. This is probably the best head sculpt in the pack.
That one looks more like not Stryker, but there's another Hulk.
Sinner.
Oh, this is disappointing to me.
It's $60, which is also interesting because
I don't think it's a bad price for this, to be honest.
Yeah, probably not. But it's also kind of curious because Maximum Spider-Man was only $50.
But that's also retooled, and this is reuse, except for the chest.
Yeah.
So they decided to go the Storm Collectibles route with this and do a soft vinyl overlay. And then they did add the toe articulation on top of that. And apparently the joint system to be able to do the clap is different. So it's more of a ratchet system from what I understand.
Yeah, there is video where they show him like, oh, fuck.
Oh, the green looks better there. It doesn't look as bright and neon in the promotional photos.
They do a lot. The shoulders on this figure are actually very impressive. The range of motion that they have, because I've seen some of the clips where they're going over them, and it does look good. I'm not
jointed elbows.
What?
Still single jointed elbows, pinned knees.
I think this is actually a good place to start doing this type of thing because more figures need that exaggerated shoulder range of motion. Like butterfly joints are great, but we really do need to see more. I can't move. My body hates me and I'm dying. But we need to see a better range of motion out of torsos in general. Like we get double jointed knees and elbows, and those are great. Toe articulation is awesome. We need better range of motion in the neck. Some lines and some figures have it figured out where there's an individual neck joint,
right,
or section, excuse me. But torsos really need to be better. And I understand that there are a lot of complexities in the way that everything comes together. And then do you want your figures looking kind of like what some of the Morphig from InArt look like? Like Devastator has the sections that Revoltech has to get it that butterfly range of motion. Or Revoltech has that very ugly, it's getting better actually, but Revoltech has that seam going up the torso that is unsightly when you just look at the figure head on. So there's give and take that needs to be done to really figure out a nice happy medium. And I think this is a good step in the direction of having something that's not so unsightly where you just see all these joints, and kind of figuring out systems that work for consumers to give them something that generally looks better. I don't know what kind of ab crunch this figure has, but if it has the soft torso, that means we could also do a little bit more in terms of abdominal crunches. Even if it's not done in this one, I think that this opens the door for more studios to kind of explore this potential thing. And I think that the success of this figure might help influence the decision to start innovating in new ways. But it's also complicated when you get to the materials that you're using, because you want stuff that's going to also last. Like if people are buying these for their kids, which it's not priced to that, but if kids are playing with them, they're just going to, if it's not a durable material, it's going to fall apart. And then you also have to worry about, is it going to eventually get pinched or caught up in joints or anything like that? So I think that this is interesting, and I'm kind of curious to see how it can be done on a smaller scale. Because the other plus side to Hulk having this kind of chest cavity torso configuration is that it's so much larger than a standard figure. Even if it's at a 6-inch scale, it's still 2 inches wide, probably from the inside of it, the inseam of its shoulders. So
I think I really like my figure arts Hulk. I just wish that I would have had the version with the purple pants versus the black pants.
I get that. Now I'm curious.
Can't hear you, Dan.
Yeah, I don't know why.
It's Christina! Is that what you're trying to show us, Dan?
That's what I sent him. Yeah, he's like, "Do you want to play that on the stream?"
God, I love that movie.
I've watched it too many times.
That and Tropic Thunder.
I have one more trailer that I didn't expect.
I didn't know it was it. I didn't know it was a thing.
Yeah, let's watch this real quick. Not real quick. Let's watch this.
Double speed. Was Romulus worth to watch? Did I finish that? Series.
Yeah, Alien Earth, dude.
Yeah.
Romulus is worth watching. If you don't want to watch the last 20 minutes of it, it's
all
weird.
right. It's weird.
Yeah, it's all right, but it's also not. When I was at the comic shop yesterday, the guy was saying, like, because I picked up the What If over here. We briefly talked about it, and he was saying that, because I was saying if they got on the ship and put another xenomorph on the ship, they would have done what every other Alien movie did. And he was saying they didn't have to do anything, and that's also a valid point. Like, they could have just, escaped. But they had to do the thing they did, and yeah.
Yeah.
What is that?
Da-da-da-da.
Mine is en route. I chose cheaper shipping on it, hoping I don't regret it. Although that might be what's arriving tomorrow. I have so much shipping from 𝗬𝗶𝗵𝗵. Like they do their like loot shipping, but sometimes it seems like things get split up.
I really like the Mafex DC line. I need a flash.
I also want them to do a bullseye.
Oh,
this is very 𝗀𝗏𝗵𝗁, but it still looks good. Don't know how I feel about that, but it's not necessarily bad. I don't know. The cape is just kind of, it's either stuck or it's installed under his shoulder pauldron on the 𝗀𝗏𝗵𝗁 Batman. That's a little strange. Let me pull out some of his so much protective plastic on this guy to keep things from rubbing. I get it, but like these are the, like we already have the chest sections there, like gills. Pull the plastic out so he can breathe.
What just happened? Oh, okay, sorry.
But it does. This is kind of what I was talking about before. Like, look how far back his shoulders go. I mean, and that's just because of these joints. That's that shoulder thing. So it's weird. Like, that you have to make to get this range of motion. But on this figure, it's so much cleaner than it used to be.
He's super bad.
Even forward, he gets his, like, it looks weird when you go that far, but I don't know, man. This is, I'm very pleased with this. This is an improvement from 𝗀𝗏𝗵𝗁 for me. Yeah, I'm glad I picked this up a second time because, you know, my first one got stolen. I'm not there.
Have you got your money back for that?
No, I need to follow up with 𝗬𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵 because they said it takes months to get hold of their shipper. But I just want to be like, listen, your shipper didn't lose it. UPS did. So just like tell them to give me my money. It's like $460.
Yeah, UPS really should make up on that one. That's just me.
Yeah, they really do need to like reimburse me. This is the second thing I've bought independent from that shipment. The first was 𝗖ście𝗽𝗆𝗆, and the other ones the other things I can honestly do without because it was Mafex Dark Knight on the horse, and then another Mafex figure that was Batman, but then this guy and 𝗖ście𝗽𝗆𝗆. But yeah, this is. I mean, there's definitely stylistic things. The thighs are very stylistic with a lot of 𝗀𝗏𝗵𝗁 figures and kind of that whole Japanese influence style of artwork where just kind of very big thighs going on. But yeah, this is I'm so glad I picked this figure up. It looks really good. Got the nice double jointed knees. His elbows look like they only go, oh no, they do have that. It's the second hinge was hidden from me. They have the bicep is really stiff on the one arm. It's not so bad on his right arm. But I am a little afraid of this cape and moving that too much. Well, the way that they have it fixed under the pauldron is just strange. It's cool because it looks like it's more draped over his body as opposed to just hanging off his back. And that's something that does become a problem with other figures, but it almost feels that it's compromised in a way that's going to damage it. So I don't know, but very glad I picked this up, and I'm not really normally a fan of 𝗀𝗏𝗵𝗁, but this looks great. Some cool little accessories too. Yeah.
Well, gentlemen, I think that
it's time to hit that old dusty.
Oh, he does have a cryptographic sequencer too. Where's that?
Well, guys, I think we should cut it, right? If you want to hear more of our thoughts, tune in Sundays at 8 p.m. live here on YouTube. Head to ShadowMoses112.com to add our accessories to your collection. or slide to our Instagram to see the current projects we're working on. Thank you for joining us on another Sunday, and have a great night, guys.
Have a good week, guys. Be safe.
Back next week? We're back next week, right?
I won't be here next weekend. I'm going to.
It's Easter, so we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Oh, okay. So we'll see you on the 27th. So we got 2 weeks to see Sinners, but you will see it.
We will see it. We will see it, definitely.
Yeah, no, I want to see that. Looks really good.
Good night, all.
Okay, bye.